boot camp. I actually took last week off. So Travis ran every session last week. It was actually the first week in 15 years I hadn't run a boot camp. So it was pretty interesting. Anyways, I tried a new one today. I've never done this. So I've done the Trapp. I did the Trapp workout tonight. Just comment below, let me know if you know what the Trapp is or the Trapp protocol. So let's get a bit of a discussion. Just comment below and let me know if you know what it is and let me know if you've done it. I'll sort of explain what it is and the way I did it, and then we'll have a bit of a chat about it. But basically what the Trapp is it's a set formula. Okay, it's 8 seconds on or 8 seconds high intensity, 12 seconds low intensity, repeated 60 times, so 20 minutes. Okay, so it's like a Tabata, but it's the Trapp. Okay, it's 8 seconds on, 12 seconds off, times by 60 for a 20-minute workout. Now, the reason it's cool is it's an actual scientific study. Okay, a study was actually done with that exact formula, and they compared that, so a 20-minute interval session with a 40-minute steady state session, and the interval session, they burnt something like 3 times as much fat, they all put on more muscle, and they all had a drastic improvement in fitness. So it's pretty cool because it's backed by science, which I think is cool. You know, here's a study, an official study, that basically says if you do this, you will lose weight. That's pretty cool. Alright? Now, the original study was on the bike. In a boot camp, you obviously can't do it on a bike. And also, in my opinion, that's freaking boring. 60 rounds of the same thing. I mean, comment below and let me know what you think, but I think it's a bit boring. Okay? So I modified it a bit. And what I did is basically just had 6 different stations. And you did 10 rounds on each station. So you did your 8-12 on each station. The stations I used were med ball slams, agility ladder, skipping, sprints, squat jumps, battle rope slams. The reason I picked them is they're all high intensity exercises where you can sort of go from quick to slow very quick. So with the med ball slams, you can just unload with med ball slams for 8 seconds, and then I said, look, just hold it and lunge in your break. You know, agility ladder, you just unload in the agility ladder for 8 seconds, and then you just walk through it on your 12 second sort of chill. Skipping, you unload with your skips, and then you just chill. You know, sprints, you unload with your sprints, you walk back. Squat jumps, you jump up as high as you can for your squat, then you might just hold a wall sit or something. The battle rope, you slam as hard as you can for 8 seconds, you chill for 12, just a low sort of wave. So the cool thing with these is they're all exercises that are pretty much designed like that. They're designed where if you go hard out for 8 seconds, you'll get a good workout. And it actually worked a treat. I sort of did it 10 on each one. Okay, then you have about a minute break to move on to the next one. So it's about 20 minutes of work and you've got about 5 minutes of break, so it's about a 25-minute break. Then as a finisher, I said, all right guys, look, we took about 5-6 minutes of breaks there, so to make up for that, we're just going to go through one more round, but we're just going to do 1 minute on everything as a finisher. We won't do the intervals, we'll just do the 1 minute. Did it like that, there's another 5 minutes, so it's really like a 30-minute workout, which is perfect for boot camp. You do your 10-15-minute warm-up, you do your 30-minute workout, you do your 5-10 minutes of core at the end, you do your 5 minutes of stretch, there it is. So, and just one more thing that I think is important if you're going to do a workout style like this, is you want to almost pick exercises where you can count to keep your group accountable. So with the med ball slams, you sort of figured it out that if you had the 10 kilo ball, you'd get about 5 or 6, or you get about 5 slams in. If you had the lighter one, you get 6 in. So every group that went there, I said, all right, look, try and get about 5 or 6 slams in. Or even so you can have a score like that, or you could even just tell them, look, count how many you do in your first one. Go hard out in your first one, and then try and maintain that for the remaining 10. And med ball slams you can count. Agility ladder, it ended up where 8 seconds was pretty much there and back. Skipping, ended up being 20 skips. Sprints, it ended up being to the cone. Squat jumps, I didn't count that one. Battle rope, we didn't count that one. But, you get the sort of idea with these sort of workouts, especially with the high, slow sort of thing. If you give someone that target to reach in the high intensity, they're more likely to reach it. And you can either do that target for themselves, where you say, look, you count how much you do and try and do that for the remaining 9. Or you can have a bit of a scoreboard up there. Look, Christina's got the record, she got 10 of this, or I did it earlier and I got to there on the sprint. So you can have some fun with it, all right? But anyways, that's the Trapp. If you like the video, just hit like. Any questions, comment below. I just want to add to that as well. The reason I've got a bit of a soft spot for it is Gail Trapp was actually my lecturer at uni. So I was actually an exercise physiology student, so I'm an exercise physiologist, and my first year lecturer was Gail Trapp, and she would tell me all about this study. That's all I heard for like a year, and it's cool that it's now come out there and it's become a bit of a thing in the fitness world. But the reason I love it is A, you know, she's my lecturer, so I've got a bit of a soft spot for her. But B, it's backed by science, which I think is cool. You know, that's my sort of background in exercise physiology. We wouldn't do anything unless it was sort of backed by science. And then I got into the fitness industry, and I'd see all these things coming out there that was, you know, in a magazine or not backed by science. It sort of threw me off a bit, but it's cool to have something that's backed by science, even though I have sort of bastardized it a bit. Anyway, that's the Trapp workout. Any questions, comment below. We cover that in our bootcamp courses. I'll put a link below, and if you're interested, let me know. Have a good night.
Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and visit our website fitnesseducationonline.com.au to get more information on our professional development courses for personal trainers. See you in the next video.